Mali is facing charges of violating its citizens' human rights over the conduct of its armed forces and that of the Russian mercenary Wagner Group. According to a case filed before the African Union's Human Rights Court on Monday, authorities in the West African nation are responsible for abuses committed in the country and for failing to investigate or sanction the culprits. The case was brought by 3 civil society groups. After turning its back on former colonial power France in 2021, Mali's junta called on Russia and the Wagner Group for help battling jihadist militants and Tuareg separatists. The Russian forces have been accused of numerous abuses against civilians. UN rights investigators say Malian troops and foreign forces believed to be Wagner were behind the massacre of at least 500 people.
Hello, my people. As you see in that short video clip, that the Russian troops, or Wagner Group, as they call them in Africa or in Mali, have started abusing our African people. You know what I mean? I know that it won't be long before we see this kind of incident happening in Africa, because some of our politicians or African leaders, they're always looking for, external help, somebody else to come and help them. That's the only reason why you are bringing foreign, like a Russian military soldier to come and help you in Africa. You know what I mean? There should be no reason why Africa should have any foreign troops in Africa, whether it's French troops or American troops or Russian troops or Chinese troops. I don't care what's the name they go by. You know what I mean? They shouldn't be in Africa, because these people is not they have great love for Africa. No, you might think like, oh, Russia is the good guy. There are no good guy among them. You know what I mean? There's no good guys among these people. There's no love lost between Africa and them. So when you look at this stuff happening in Mali, how the people are suing them now, it's something that I already know that is going to happen. Because when you look at history, you see that most of the time, when you send the military, no other way they go, even when they fight war, whether it's American soldiers in Vietnam or in Japan, anywhere you have a military presence from these people, people will suffer. People around them will suffer. You know what I mean? They will abuse people there. And that's what the Russians, Wagner Group, are doing in Africa now. They are taking advantage of Africa, because when they come, they see that Africa are vulnerable. And why are we vulnerable? Because we don't have a weapon like them, or we don't have sophisticated weapon as they have. Because they are developed country, or they're one of the world power. They have this. They have this military power. And this is what gives them confidence and arrogance as well, to come in instead of doing what they sign them off, paying them money, which amount of money to do. They turn around. The same people they're supposed to help, now they are abusing them and treating them like animals. You know what I mean? This is what I always know, that we don't have, Africa should not be looking for any external forces, especially people that doesn't look like us, to help us. We should help ourselves, because even the people fighting in Africa, they are the same people, the same color is not different. They are not different. They didn't fall from anywhere. They are the same people. So why should we bring another stuff to help? Even if you're gonna fight, because I'm not saying like fighting these terrorists we have in Mali, Burkina Faso, Nigeria is not a good fight. It's a good fight, but it's not. Other people can never help you win this kind of fight. If I think, instead of to help you win it, they will help you prolong the fight, because the more you are fighting in Africa, the more they are making money, because war is the money. Because you're gonna buy weapons. You have to be. People are working in a weaponry companies where they produce weapons. and they're gonna get paid, and the owners of these companies gonna make millions. If there's no conflict or war, their business will be in standstill mode. But so long as there's some conflict going on somewhere, someone need that AK-47 or that bomb, and you're gonna go, you're gonna buy it. You know what I mean? To defend yourself, or to do counter attack, against people that want to bring your country down. So no matter how you slice it, these people they are making money. That's why people that sponsor this conflict will never sleep. They will not like peace to reign, because if peace reigns, their source of income disappears, because no one is gonna be talking about weapon. And Africa should not be talking about weapon at this stage. They should be talking about development. Just like in Chinese, you have to have this peaceful environment to develop. It can be warring somewhere, or community, or tribes, or terrorists, and you think you're gonna have a meaningful development. You want. You're gonna have a peace, so that development can, foster. You can foster development in a country. But if they keep fighting war, development will not come as it's supposed to come. You know what I mean? Africa shouldn't be talking about weapon stuff, buying stuff, bringing external forces like Wagner to come and help them. By now, what Africa should focus on, development. Massive development. That's what we need in Africa, because we are lagging behind. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our video. Peace.